Hi there, hope you're good. Just wanted to share with you a bit of meal planning inspiration. I don't know about you, but I find it really difficult to think of things to make for dinner. And I am veggie now, which makes it harder. I have a 2-year-old, and isn't it hard when you make something and they won't eat it, which happens to me all the time. So I'm going for realistic, pretty straightforward, but trying to be nutritious. I've done it on a kind of 2 weekly cycle because the same meals like every Monday, every Tuesday can get a bit dull. But there is a fair amount of repetition in there because I need that. So it depends how your life works. My life is mainly just me, and my daughter is with me half the time. So the nights where I don't have her, I can cook a bit more, and the nights where I do have her are easier. Nights where I have work are probably a bit more simple. So I've tried to tailor it around things like that. But you're probably going to look at it and think, that's boring, that's repetitive. But after a lot of trial and error, this is what seems to work for me. I have gone as far as planning lunches and dinners because I just can't make the decision in the moment. I look around the kitchen going, oh, I don't know what to make. And I don't use up things that I've bought. So things go in the bin. I probably spend more at the shops than I need to. I kind of panic buy. This means I know exactly what to make. I know what goes on my shopping list. I use everything that I buy. And by the time it comes to doing another food shop the following week, I've pretty much used up certainly all the fresh stuff. There are always backups. There are things to have like just in case you're poorly or something. But generally this is what I'm sticking to. So if I can show you what we have got over here, stuck to the fridge. Here we go. This is my meal plan. It's really handy. This was just off Amazon. It just is a magnet, sticks to the fridge. I've got shopping list over there. I'm guessing this is kind of backwards, but you get the idea. That's just notes of snacks I give to my daughter when I pick her up from nursery, because again, I can't ever think of anything in the moment. And then I've just split it into two. So it goes down in the weeks. The red is lunch and the blue is dinner. But sometimes it's super straightforward. So let me flip this round and we'll have a look. So I am basically going to read it to you and you can kind of follow along, but I get that it's hard to see. So I've got some HelloFresh meals in here, and basically I make it one night and then I make 2 portions because they come in 2 portions. So then I have it again the next night, and there is a bit of repetition. There are also things thrown in there like omelette, tins of soup, salads, stuff like that that's quite straightforward. And generally with my daughter, I try and do like a normal meal, but with a safe food on there. So if she says no to the normal meal, at least she's still got something to eat. I will put a picture of this up so you can properly see it on there, but that is the idea. The 2 weekly thing works. Please try it. It makes life easier. Give it a go. Please let me know how you get on. And yeah. Sorry about the yellow cupboards. Awful, aren't they? Awful. This isn't really my house. I'm just renting it. But for me, it's just about the overwhelm is big, isn't it? And making dinner especially is such a pain. You could do without it. It's the end of a day. It's always when you're ready to just crash. You want to go to bed. You're kind of praying for bedtime if you have a toddler and feeling guilty about that. Feeling guilty that you haven't given them the good food, and this person on Instagram has got all these Pinterest meals. I follow somebody called Lazy Weena, which you may have seen if you have a little one, and feel bad because I don't put in half the effort that somebody lazy, even though she's not, does. But you know, let's stop beating ourselves up and just do what works. So this is working for me right now. Have a look at the photo of it. See if there's any meals that you like the sound of. Lots of them are HelloFresh, but I'm sure you could just Google the recipe. Main ones for dinners, for just me on my own. There's a pesto and roasted pepper risotto. There's a couple of curries. There's a moussaka. With my daughter, there's things like fish fingers, peas, chips, jacket potato, cheese and beans, scrambled egg and beans. She likes beans, can you tell? Pasta and sweet corn. Pasta is literally, if I show you this cupboard over here, with all of the stuff in. It's pretty full, isn't it? It's just these little tins. You can see the Thomas pasta shapes is literally out of a tin, but she likes those, and I'll put some sweet corn with it, mainly to make me feel less bad. So that's where most of my food is. I'll show you, there's not a lot really, I haven't got a lot of space. That's the freezer, that's all I've got. There are a couple of meals I made that I didn't eat, so they got frozen. A few ready meals just in case, fish fingers, bit of veg, chips at the back, a backup pizza, who doesn't need one of those? That's it, because there's not a lot of space. The fridge is pretty organised for the week, so I've got things like, you know, yogurt, eggs, things like that I probably buy all the time. But basically I look at the meal plan and buy what I need. So I've got a stir fry meal, so it's just a pack, one of those ready mix ones. You get your noodles, you get your sauce, and you get the veg bit, and it just all goes in a pan. That's an easy one. That's going to be for 2 nights because it's 2 portions and there's only me. I've got some nice cheese spread for bagels for my little one that she may or may not eat. Then I've got the veg drawer, just the bits that I need for the recipes this week, which I'm taking off the HelloFresh cards and just using them again. I'm not buying it every week because I can't do that. That's too much money. So yeah, that is where we are at. Just while I'm showing you, I also have the bread bin over here that's overflowing with scones and things. Bit of fruit, not a lot. This cupboard is my daughter's snack cupboard. I mean, you can see if you have any of this stuff, crisps at the back, it's not overly healthy. And that's basically all the food I have in the house. So yeah, I hope that has been helpful. Honestly, meal planning, give it a go. If you kind of do one fixed one like I have and you go by it fortnightly or even weekly if you can handle it, then you don't have to come up with new meals either. Because another sort of problem that I hit was, okay, I'll meal plan every Sunday night and then I'll buy the food. But you get there and think, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to make. We've had that so many times. I mean, it might work for you. You have to find what works, and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. And work it around, okay, on this night, I need to do this. You know, I had a sausage and mash meal on there on my meal plan last time I did one. It was on there. It never got made because I thought I just don't have time or the inclination to peel potatoes and mash them. Yeah, it makes me feel guilty, but do you know what? It didn't work, so I had to change it up. Please let me know how you get on. Thanks for listening. Bye.